What? What? Oh, string? Hello? No, wait, is that string? I can't even... Oh, nice. Like, ew. Pause. Space. Let me go back. Let's go back 10. That's cool. What? First off, what was that? One in my right ear. It was like. Sorry. This one. And then cowbell. What the hell are you talking about? My chat is... Okay, I can't tell if the mixing is this way because maybe the mixer is a bit inexperienced, which nothing wrong with that. Or if they're mixing it this way because on purpose. If they're mixing this on purpose and they're trying to make a certain statement with this particular mixing, because I'm noticing some instruments are a lot quieter than others. Mainly the drums. Like I can barely hear the drums, but maybe they're trying to say something with all this. I don't know. Maybe it's trying. Maybe the way this mix is trying to have a delirious effect, like a delirious sound, right? You're trying to make it sound like you're going crazy, which I can see that. Yeah, filtering. Yeah, the filtering is And dun 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 dun. Change? What an interesting song. What an interesting song. I mean, from the melody writing, this person clearly knows how to write songs. Right, they clearly know how to write songs. So again, I'm pretty sure it might be a artistic choice that they did decide to mix it this way. Which the filtering part, that was very clearly intentional, right? They were clearly trying to make a transitional, trying to make a transitional effect here. But yeah, I mean, if we're trying to, if the person producing this is trying to make it sound like the person is going crazy, and you know, when you go crazy, like the effects, like some sounds start getting filtered out, and then you have some like weird hypnotic effects on the music. Maybe they're trying to make it sound like that, which if that's the case, that's very cool. It's very cool. And I like how out there the idea is for songwriting in particular. You know, usually with songwriting, like the mix ideally would like to be crisp and clean, but intentionally going off of that, kind of intentionally breaking that rule to make a certain, maybe to make a certain statement, or maybe to embody a certain feeling with someone, I think that's really cool too. And I think that also takes skill. I think that also takes a level of skill, being able to like have an out there idea, not only to be able to conceive it, but to also like put it into practice, put it into your music, and still have it sound like fairly fun, right? It's not. I mean, don't get granted. This is not going to be something I'm going to be adding to my playlist anytime soon, but I like the idea of it. I like the execution of it. I like how like not mainstream this sounds, if that makes sense. I like how this is very clearly stepping outside of the box, which views wise, monetary wise, doesn't always translate well, if most of the time. But I appreciate the attempt. I appreciate the effort. Right. I appreciate the going out of their way to make different music, which is I always like to applaud that. Even if I don't like the music, I always like to applaud when people do that, because you really don't get rewarded for it, but them doing it regardless, it's kind of admirable, I gotta say.
I'm locked in.
Ooh, buzz roll. Jersey beat. Okay, where we going? Violin. Okay. The brass? I didn't expect it to go there. Also, why is the mixing perfect? Like, it's so crisp. It's so crisp in 4K audio. Also, I just noticed that it's Miku. I just noticed that it was Miku, like Miku shape. I just saw that. Vocal stacking is beautiful too. Space. Oh, you blue balling me, huh? Okay. Give me the drop. Space. Oh, oh. This song is genius. How does this song only have 600 views? Why is that song perfect? I have no critiques on it. The tuning was nice. Composition was great. The mixing is stellar. The melodies were 10 out of 10. This song is flawless. Oh my god. Okay. Piano. Piano. This might actually be Rokudenashi. Was not expecting the glockenspiel. Who are you? Cool guitar tone. We did not put the cicadas in the beat. Hold on, did they pitch it? There's no way they pitched the cockroach sound. No, I don't think so. Also, the tuning's actually pretty good for this bank. I mean, if not for the robotic breathing, I think the voice actually would sound really realistic. I mean, it does sound pretty realistic, to be honest. Song is also detuned. Well, compared to the other song, this song is perfectly in tune for me. Left guitar. Oh my gosh, layering. Ding, 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 ding. Tambourine, no? Good. Okay, I do hear the detuning in it. It's a lot of distortion on the guitars. Oh my gosh! How many guitars do you want? Yes. I was gonna say that note wasn't exactly on pitch, but they finished it after. Okay. Yeah, that note stuck like a sore thumb, but then he resolved it. Okay. That's cool. Good guitar solo. I actually love that they hit the seemingly wrong note on the guitar solo, because, you know, sometimes you hit the wrong note on something and then you got to improvise around it. You got to make the context fit. I don't know if you guys ever saw like the John Mayer video where he messed up a note and then he improvised a phrase afterwards to make so the wrong note made sense. Like that's actually like such a talent, honestly.
僕はまたしても一人になって愛し方を忘れました。夢やの
have some strings, like a cherry on top. I like the timbre and the snare was playing in tandem. Triplet piano playing. So we're a bit more pitch grounded with this instrumental part because it's the piano and the strings, not the guitar. Shout out to the person with the tambourine. Ooh. Jazz key at the... Oh. Can I get that chord one more time? That was a nasty chord. Okay. It's definitely not my type of song, if I'm being honest here. But I do like the texture contrast between the guitars, because the guitars are really rough compared to the piano. The piano sounded like you would hear it in a Rokodonashi song, yeah, but the guitars very much not so, right? So it's interesting how they were able to weave the two contrasting instruments together for one song and have it sound fairly consistent. That's pretty skillful. Again, not my thing, but you know, a lot of objective things to appreciate here. Okay, let it cook, let it cook. It's cooking. Wow. I'm getting the cabs from this. Like grungy tone. That sounds weird. You know what I mean. Now we're doing halftime. I'm assuming this is Miku because the freaking double pigtails. It sounds nice. Miku sounds nice here. So we're doing the same thing with the drums and the guitars, but I have an extra guitar on top doing some weird horror screech. Okay. Halftime again. Very cool. It sounds complicated, yet it's very smooth to listen to, if that makes sense. I think it's because most, if not all, the complexity is with the guitars. Because, like, you have the dual guitar layering, you have the guitars playing, like, pretty much different things. But the bass is pretty simple. The drums are pretty simple. The singing is pretty simple. So, like, majority of it is still relatively easy to follow. So it does sound complicated in a way because of the guitars, but it's also easy to follow because just the entire groove is still very simple to listen to. That was a good explanation. I didn't know what the hell I was saying. Very cool. Doing a little drum and bass thing on the drums. Imagine riding a bike to this song. Or like running in a beach. That was cool. It's about a love story, I assume, because she's talking about the promise they made together not to forget her. Triplet. Oh, cool. Won one of the Pro Secca tournaments. Interesting. Oh, they covered this? Oh, bye. Switch ups. This is a lot. This reminds me of old Vocaloid. Oh my gosh, freaking Cosmo Busu P over here. Let me. I just want to try something. Let me lower this playback speed to 80. See how it sounds. It just sounds like a Yuasabi song. Not Yuasabi, but like that type of instrumental. Okay. It is still fast. That's the funny part. I'd love to see a live performance of this. And just the drummer and pianist are crying. Jazz? Jazz asterisk? Oh no, for sure. I agree. Okay, no, the drums are hard still, but okay, I can picture someone drumming to that. The piano was crazy. That piano was. The piano's definitely harder to play this song than the drums. The guitar work reminds me of RJ Pasin, or that Instagram guitarist that always does like the fingering on the guitars. reminds me of that guy. Holy crap, that's a high-pitched Vocaloid. Shoot, bro. You want to max out your PR? Play this. I like how they finish off like nice and pretty here. Like they didn't just violate our eardrums for the past 3 minutes. Yeah, first time I can actually hear the organ by itself. Has some nice vibrato to it. This is this is a lot. This is a lot. Yeah, ugh. It's good though. Okay. Ooh. Interesting pitch. Jesus. I can see why Alex requested this, yep. Also, if you could tell me what the voice banks are. Oh, no, here we go. Saki mine. There. I retract that question. And you got the freaking environment sounds on deck. Wow, okay. Very busy. I do like the disco strings. I think the disco strings adds a cool twist to it. Yeah. Okay, so question about these vocal producers. Are all of them like relatively unknown or niche or new? Or are some entrants in there like pretty well established already? Like did freaking Star Luna enter this competition as well? Or is it all like newer producers? Because I was gonna say, like the production of this it's not nearly as studio quality as say something like Deco or something, but I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying like, oh, all of them can participate. that's good that they have different sections. Come on, counter melodies. I'm just interested at the direction of this song, because there's some instruments that treat it like a ballad, and then you have like other instruments that are doing a completely different genre. Like with that bass in particular, that's for deep house music. That's not for that's not for ballad. It's like he got a bunch of different blenders. It's like he got a bunch of different musical ideas and put it in a blender and just press the on button. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I have a feeling this person might have gotten some inspiration from Kyoku. Don't quote me on that, but I would not be surprised. Also, the plugs kind of remind me of Ping Pong, the animation soundtrack. Okay. Interesting. Cool ideas. Song is very nice. Song is very nice, and the ideas and the concepts are really, really cool and pretty complex. I gotta say. I think the only thing I would say is basically pretty much just on the mixing and mastering part. I feel like the instruments felt a little, like the mix felt a little bit muddy, especially when the chorus is happening and there's like freaking 10 instruments playing at once. And also with the Vocaloid voice, I feel like you could have maybe added some extra effects on there to maybe have it mesh with the instruments a little bit more seamlessly. It felt a bit dry compared to the atmospheric nature that the rest of the instruments were doing. But apart from that, this is great.
闇をたたえて消えた事象今日のまだ表現があったその歌の名はなんだっけあそう歌の道をのみなトレードのリレーザ地面の鍵を使えた素人自然全体のな線路は作る会社いろんな敵を持った結果消えした12世紀の市場で展開されたその話神経図からいつしかが純正がたられて視覚で照らした音が見えなくなるそれが題名だという拡張感なのにきっと僕らは題名じゃないのにパッとしたその線路の切断に光った先の白い目の切断に曖昧な言葉は必要じゃないのにきっと僕ら光った先の先にさまよい歩き続けて
That was a cool switch up.
敵が追事的だった離りと消えた謎の磯今日もまだ大弱があったその声がまた呼んでいた深い絡まり合って いその光が鋭く強く眼を貫いてあ、音となった
There's the drop. Those plot twists were crazy. We were changing genres every 2 seconds, bro. This video has 102 views.
決まった状況よ離れた一つのアクションが近くで照らした音をふっと隠すメイラーという確証がないきっと僕らはないじゃないのにパッとチックその成功の切ない光った先の白い目の切ない曖昧な言葉は日常じゃないのにきっと僕ら
Bro's song got shadow banned. For real. Not really shadow banned, they just didn't post it on YouTube. I think what my favorite part is just the piano choice. The piano choice is so mellow. Just inherently, it's just something you would hear in a more melodramatic song. But they decided to use it in a Yunosuke song, or Yunosuke decided to use it in his song. And just like the constant switch ups in the drop too. Not even for a Yunosuke song. Usually with a Yunosuke song, it's a bit more consistent with its concept, right? But here, it's literally just switching. Like completely switching drum wise, instrument wise, arrangement wise. It's like constantly switching. Like I've never seen a Yunosuke drop with this much switch ups before in a drop. Like even for a Yunosuke drop, that was pretty crazy. I mean, if it's not even posted on YouTube, it's only posted on Nerdneko. I imagine that it's probably not on Spotify, so I'm not even gonna ask for that question. But it's a cool song. What are those drums? Imagine doing this with your feet, with your legs. Nope, not me. Haha. Those drums. Right cymbal. Yeah, I'm not ever drumming to this. What the guitar? What? Yes. And then it freaking afterwards. very raw. That's a trashy hi-hat sound. Ooh. I like the dynamic there. Key change? Always. This has to be MIDI drums. I mean, yes, obviously metal drummers can play this, but this person played it. Okay, even with MIDI, those drums they sound like a pain in the ass to write and like freaking program. Okay. Idea of this song is really freaking good. You have like melodic metal, but the drums think it's like death metal. The drums think it's like a freaking what's a really heavy metal band? It's like a, what is it? I don't know my metal bands. Was Pantera or whatever the fuck. I don't freaking know. But I just like how absurdly complex it is with this song. Which it's more it's more melodic metal. It's really not meant to be that type of thing. But I don't know. It's the drums have such a. Were they taking steroids? I guess the drums took steroids before recording this. But okay, on the mixing side, I would say the vocals are a bit on the quiet end. I feel like as though you could maybe split the vocals a little bit more, maybe add a second voice, add some harmonies, maybe, I don't know, stack the vocals, make it sound a little bit more substantial in the mix. I felt it got a little bit overpowered right there. And I think when the drop really hit, I think the mix got a little bit muddy. I think they used some sort of kick impact, like what they do in the movies, like a like that type of thing. And I understand what they're trying to do, but I think mixing wise, they just got just a little bit muddy in there. But apart from that, I mean, I think the core idea of the song itself is really freaking good. I really like how experimental it is, and you know, this is just not something you hear. It's just not something you hear on the radio, bro. It's just like so unique, and maybe that's one of the reasons why it's so niche, is because it's just so unorthodox. Which, unfortunately, with how the music industry works, if you don't follow the herd, you're just gonna shoot yourself in the foot when it comes to views and kind of just like trying to get your name out there. It's very sad that the music industry is like that, but it is. Yeah.